Why, hello there. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another video. Oh man, I am really dark in this frame. Maybe I should do it this direction. There we go. I realized that my camera has a auto tracking face feature. That is pretty cool, and I haven't really used it before, and so I could walk around my camera and talk to y'all, and I have a microphone, so I could just do this. So I think this might be a new style that I end up trying out a little bit, because maybe it's cool to see me be able to flip with both my hands and actually interact with y'all and say stuff directly. I don't know. Maybe I should have the wide angle lens on this thing, because I feel like it's a little, I have to be kind of far away to have my hands in camera while it is tracking my face. So maybe I'll fix that in the future, but yeah, right now I just have it on the regular setting and all that jazz, playing with my Talisong here. Really enjoying that. I guess it does become a little bit harder to showcase products, because then I have to walk up to the camera and put it in front of my face. That's not terrible, but yeah. Anyways, that is what I'm trying out right now, trying to just see if there's a different way I can do some of these and see if this framing and format is something that y'all actually enjoy, or if it's even worth doing in the first place. I did want to talk a little bit about my Talisong, because I want to remake the Talisong review we made a long time ago, and then I ended up taking down for various reasons. And I've been talking about wanting to remake it for a very long time, and I just never did. And I realized, well, there's no time like the present. I keep talking about it, I might as well actually do it. So I'm going to be writing the script for that sometime soonish. But I think the other thing that's supported that is my mindset shift of trying to make the reviews a little bit more subjective. And for the Talisong review, something that is kind of captured my interest as a way to talk about it is think about, you can't really get Talisongs anymore. They're a bit of a rare breed nowadays. And I think that something that I can kind of use to capture that spirit is Mr. Mobile's tech reviews, where he does when phones were cool, or maybe it's when phones were fun. Either way, there's a era of technology that doesn't exist anymore, but he makes whole videos about it where he's not really reviewing the products. He's more expressing to you why the products are interesting or what's cool about them. And I realized I want to do that about some of the balisongs that it would be weird to make a review of the Talisong, because you can't really buy a Talisong. Some people can acquire them, but usually it's very expensive and it's hard to find. You have to acquire it through some means. And I don't think that's super helpful to just have a review that's oh, it's a good flipper for these reasons, or oh, it's a bad flipper for these reasons. That's not really how it works. And so I think that a better thing would be to do something like what Mr. Mobile does with oh yeah, this is a interesting product and it's interesting for these reasons, and let's talk about that a little bit. I think that is really cool and really interesting. I'd love to talk about the history of the Talisong, and I'd love to maybe even sit down with Eldon on a Zoom call or something and have a little chat with him where we talk about the Talisong and what his development process with it was, and how he's spent his life kind of honing his craft and all this stuff. I think there's a lot of interesting avenues that I could take that are outside of the standard review format. And I think that would be a really cool thing to do. I think that would be really, really interesting, both for you guys as viewers. I think that I could provide a lot more than just, oh, it's good. The review format is going to be relatively straightforward for this kind of thing of, oh, it's good, it's impossible to find, and also it's kind of weird. It's good, but it's really heavy, so it's very much a older style balisong, so you have to be used to that and enjoy that, but everybody wants a Talisong. I don't think there's very many people that don't think that it's a really, really cool balisong that would have a cool place in their collection. So it's just more an aspect of whether or not people can acquire it. And so that's what I want to lean into, is less about whether or not it's good, and more about why it's interesting. Why is it cool? What's nice about it? Especially with this thing, with the, you know, beautiful Damascus pattern it has. Like, it is just a utterly gorgeous balisong. And I think that's really important to kind of like show off in a review like this, or in a video like this. I guess I shouldn't call it a review. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. I think that it'll be a lot of fun to work on and do that kind of stuff. I think that getting to make reviews that are kind of outside the scope of what we would normally do or used to do is a really, really interesting idea to me. And it gives me a lot of inspirations to like try new things and like go new places. And I don't know, I feel more motivated in general because of that kind of stuff. Also, it is extremely hot out right now. I don't know if you have noticed that. I have recorded a number of will flips in the park here today. I usually try to do them in batches because it is, I'm way too busy to actually be doing them like on a really, really regular basis, but I am able to record at least like a few a week. And then I can upload them spaced out and maybe, you know, give you guys a more regular stream of content that way. And today has been a brutal one. I am melting. I am so sweaty and it is so humid, so none of that sweat is working to actually cool me off. And I have a feeling I'm going to end up so dehydrated, but that's okay because I have my water cup, very important. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. Been thinking about a lot of stuff. Been perusing ideas and trying to come up with things. If you guys have any ideas for stuff you think that would like fit this format, you know, interesting balisong ideas that are kind of outside the scope of just a standard review, I'd love to hear it. If you guys have any ideas, because genuinely I'm very open to that sort of creative process right now. I want to do more things and make more interesting content like I have been doing with the shorts that I've been posting on our YouTube channel. You know, those shorts, I had the idea of like, oh, I have a large collection of balisongs, and I was watching some shorts from a guy on YouTube that collects lighters. And I really enjoy his shorts. He just kind of like shows you a cool lighter and gives you maybe a little bit of information as to why it's cool, but mostly it's just cool B-roll of the lighter. And I'm like, I like that stuff. Maybe I should see if I can't do just a little short like that for every balisong in my collection. So that's what I'm trying to do with those shorts, is I'm trying to just like slowly go through my collection and show off each balisong and like, you know, talk about why it's interesting on a short basis. You know, I only have a minute and I'm only going to talk for part of it because I want the other part of it to be like a sound test, because I found people really like the sound that different balisongs make. And I think that that's really cool because I also very much enjoy the sound that different balisongs make. But yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to do my best to like find my creativity and improve my job as a YouTuber. You know, like that is a huge portion of my job, is being creative and finding new ways to make content. And I don't necessarily like the word content because it like dehumanizes the creative process to some degree, but at the same time, it's a effective word. It lets you know exactly what you're doing. So yeah, I don't know. Got a lot going on, got a lot of things I'm trying, but hopefully that ends up being for the best. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, I think. I want to thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I guess I have to find a different way to end these videos because it's not really the same. I don't know if this will make a good thumbnail, but anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Peace.